That's right, we're back with another video game music list. If you paid attention during Yoko's first two lists for best music in modern and classic consoles, you would have noticed that none of them had vocal tracks. Okay, if you don't count Ezio's Family in Remix 10, but to be fair, we never got to hear any lyrics during the countdown. That being said, I love to hear singing during the video game. Somehow a theme is that much more special to me when I can be humming it in the car and instantly transition into singing. But this list isn't just about singability. In fact, it's barely about that since I can't really sing to begin with. These are just my personal top 10 favorites. My only rules are that I'm limiting it to 1 per a game and 2 per a franchise. I think you'll understand why. As usual, this is my list, and until you post your own list, my list is law. I'm a fan of the show MajorMoses, and these are the top 10 vocal songs in video games. Katamari on the Rocks, from Katamari Damacy. I should warn you now, there are some silly songs on this list. Oh, I'm too late? Well, on we go with my number 10 entry, and damn is it a fun one. I've only spent 5 minutes with Katamari Damacy, and that was with a really bad port on the iPad at the Apple Store. My biggest regret was not putting the headphones on and listening to this zany soundtrack. There's more words to the song, but I've picked out the part that nearly everyone knows and loves. La La La's in the title of the game. Bob Dylan wishes he could write songs like this. The blaring horns, the choo-choo backup singers, and the earworm nature of this song make this the perfect tune for a game about rolling up everything.
Here's a little bonus room, 'cause I know you've had it tough. And here's a little bonus tune about collecting
Little Bonus Room,
stuff.
from Skull Monkeys.
Yes, here's a little bonus room.
Okay, I promise the next song won't be silly, but this had to be on this list. For the many of you who've never heard of it, Skull Monkeys is a sequel to the cult classic Neverhood. Again, you probably haven't heard of it. But while Neverhood was a clever point-and-click adventure game, they made Skull Monkeys a not as clever, but still clever platformer. So what did they do when they made a bonus room with no obstacles and a large number of orbs to collect? They wrote a hilarious, soothing song about said little bonus room. Although, if you listen to it long enough, it gets a little bit disturbing how friendly the singer is being with you.
Bomb. And me, I'm kinda like your dad. And a little like your mom.
But the funniest part is by far right here.
Here. Hey, wait, look over there.
See what I mean?
Just kidding.
This song is incredible and actually inspired one of the songs that occurs later in my list.
And when you
But we'll get to that
turn this
later.
game off in the real world once again, you won't have to play make-believe or try to pretend.
Philistine, from No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. If there's one thing the No More Heroes series is known for, it's the brilliant bosses that Travis Touchdown has to cut his way through. They normally get a good amount of development before and after the battle, but that's not the case for Margaret Moonlight. Voiced by Tara Strong, cue screaming from Tony, she literally gives you 3 lines before you have to fight her. Fortunately, we're given a bit of her personality with this awesome song about how all her victims die when they hear it. The song seems strangely tailor-made for Travis though, and she ruthlessly mocks him for being a so-called hero when he's just out for revenge. It's too bad Tara Strong isn't the one singing the song though. Sorry for getting your hopes up like that, Tony. Neverhood theme, from the Neverhood. The Neverhood is a game you probably would have never heard of had I not just talked about its sequel 2 entries ago. That being said, this song that plays during the credits is pure insanity. It may sound like the singer is just spouting gibberish, but there are actual English lyrics to this song. Okay, so they're really dumb lyrics that mostly consist in characters' names and some gibberish, but they're lyrics nonetheless. I consider this the defining piece of the Neverhood soundtrack, but this guy seriously needs to calm down while singing. Later on in the song, there's a lull in the music, and he attempts to start up again, but stumbles over the words. A short pause, and you'd better not have turned your speakers up, because he starts yelling the final verse with more passion than my #1 entry. Oops, spoilers. That being said, if you want to hear that part, you'll have to search for the song on YouTube, because we're on to number 6.
Here we go.
The DK rap from Donkey Kong 64. You know the only reason you like playing on Congo Jungle and Smash Brothers was to hear this song. I really don't get all the hate for it. Some people say that the only ones who like it simply have nostalgia for the song, but I never owned Donkey Kong 64, and the only exposure to this song was the few times I played the horrible stage in Smash Bros. The fact that I like it is shocking to me, since I generally hate rap with a passion. When you use it with such silly lyrics and a funny concept, it works. Quick fun fact, the line "his coconut gun can fire in spurts, if he shoots ya it's gonna hurt" was actually voted the 4th worst line in a video game ever by Electronic Gaming Monthly. Personally, I don't think John Lennon could have come up with a better way to write that line. There were clearly some lyrical geniuses over there at Rare. Escape from the City, from Sonic Adventure 2. I've got 3 words for you. Slap, that, bass. Oh, thank you, Jun Sonoe. Seriously, that bass line is so sexy. I may be a bit biased toward this Sonic song over others, since the bass guitar is one of my favorite instruments, and I even got a bass guitar for Hanukkah. But even the guitar is fun to listen to. Sorry, but Live and Learn doesn't cut it for me. Not enough of that bass. And as cool as that song is, it just doesn't seem as inspiring and fun as Escape from the City. I wonder how footage from The Rock would look with this music. Awesome.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to
Still Alive, from Portal. You knew this song would be here. How could it not be? This was actually what I was referring to when I was talking about Little Bonus Room inspiring another song. And yet, for all my love of the Neverhood and its sequel, this is clearly the better song. It's funny, clever, and one of the best surprises for Portal to end on. What I wouldn't give to go through Portal without having been spoiled on everything. There could not be a better credit song than this. Sorry, but One You Gone lost all the simplicity and fun that Still Alive had. Still good, but not as good or hilarious or memorable. it's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
I'm being so sincere right now.
Snake Eater. From Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. This Bond-like opening was a must for this list, and it's actually the first song that I thought of when I started brainstorming ideas. This song is a masterpiece in every stretch of the imagination. To have put it in Brawl as just an instrumental was a slap in the face for every Metal Gear fan out there. What else can I say? The lyrics, the drums, the ba-da-da-da-da. Oh man, you can just feel the soul in this song. I have to give props to Cynthia Harrell because this song portrays what I love the most about any type of media. Passion. Sorry, forgot to avoid spoilers. We'll get to that later. For now, I'm happy to place this at the number 3 spot on my list. It's showtime. Sonic Boom from Sonic CD. I love Sonic Boom. I have Show Me Your News to thank for a lot of things, and one of them is this song. Had Yoko and Samurai Panda not played it during the podcast, I might have missed it entirely without having a Wii to play Brawl on for several years. I've changed people's My Music settings to play Sonic Boom every time they play on Green Hill Zone. It is that good. And it's just a song about how awesome Sonic is. Isn't that what they're all about? Ah well, check out that guitar. Don't get me started on the Japanese opening. It doesn't even come close to this early 90s retro goodness that we're listening to. In the words of Samurai Panda,
oh my god, this is possibly the best song in Brawl. When he gave it to me, I was like, what the hell is Sonic Boom? What are you talking about? Then he gave me the YouTube thing. I listened to it. My ears exploded with joy. Oh my god, Sonic Boom. I go crazy. It's like the best song ever.
Alright, before we get to number 1, let's do a quick recap of the top 10 vocal songs in video games. Number 10, Katamari on the Rocks from Katamari Damacy. Number 9, Little Bonus Room from Skull Monkeys. Number 8, Philistine from No More Heroes 2. Number 7, the Neverhood theme from the Neverhood. Number 6, the DK Rap from Donkey Kong 64. Number 5, Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure 2. Number 4, Still Alive from Portal. Number 3, Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3. And number 2, Sonic Boom from Sonic CD. And the number 1 vocal song in gaming is... Omine no Tutsui ni Kugi wo Ute, or beat a nail with your hammer, or bang install, from Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. Oh yeah, the word of the day is passion, and we're bringing it with this number 1 entry. The theme of Bang Shishigami, about Bang Shishigami, and sung by Bang Shishigami is a potent combination. Seriously, listen to that passion. We're not even at the meat of the song, and I'm already getting pumped. So let's get to why this song is here. Yeah. Just, yeah. For those of you who haven't played Blaze Blue, Bank Shishigami's unique ability is a power-up called Fu Rin Kazan that, among other things, changes whatever music is currently playing on the stage to this theme, starting right at the bang 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 bang. I'm not very good with men, but I still play him occasionally just to activate his amazing music and dance around the screen. You may disagree, but I would put no song before this on my list. Beat a Nail with Your Hammer is my #1 vocal song in gaming. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, and look out for more top 10s from me and others in the future. If you thought there were other vocal songs that deserved to be on here, feel free to post your own list on the SMYN forums so I can tell you how wrong you are. But hey, maybe there's some great music that I didn't even think about. I'm always open to trying new stuff out. Until next time, I'm MajorMoses, and I'm out.